pleasure to be here with you guys today to do this reading. And today's reading is going to be what blessings do you not see coming? So these are blessings that are coming your way, and they're coming to you unexpectedly. You don't even see them. So I'm ready to just get into the reading, actually. I have pulled all the cards out. I have to do it that way because if I pull them out during the reading, it makes the reading so long that it takes too long to get them uploaded on my particular system that I have set up here. So maybe some that day that'll change. My internet will get faster, my system will get faster. But for the system I'm working with right now, this is going to be the best way to do it. So the cards have already been pulled. The messages are out there to help you decide. I have put some stones on here if you like to choose in that way. On pile one is this is not really a tower. It's just a very nice feeling, interesting kind of finger is what it looks like. Sunstone. On pile two is a smoky quartz, and on pile three is this is a man-made stone, and it's blue. This is more of a tower shape, I would say, but it's not necessarily a tower either. I have some strange shaped stones out here today, but that's okay. So what I'm going to ask you guys to do is to go ahead and make your choice as to which pile you think is going to have your message in there. This is pile one, pile two, pile three. I will put the time stamp in the description box below. You can hit that time stamp and it'll take you directly to the reading. I do appreciate your likes and your comments. It helps the channel so much. It helps me, it helps the channel to grow. All of the interaction helps the channel to grow. So if you have not already subscribed, please do so and share my videos with anybody that you think might be interested. We're just going to go ahead and get started on this one today. I'm excited to see what's going to come out and what blessings are coming your way. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile one, these are going to be your messages. What blessings do you not see coming? That would indicate that this is going to be a surprise, the blessings. And I will try to get timings if I need to. And I'll get whatever kind of other details come in. But on this pile, there was that interesting looking kind of towerish, but not a tower, sunstone. So as I said, I have pulled all the cards. I think I'm just going to go ahead and get all the oracles at the same time, and then, yeah, I think I'll get it all at the same time, and then we'll dig into the messages. So with the druid animal, you got hawk. With the light seers tarot, you got transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level and deep healing. You got Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. With the Sacred Traveler, you got infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice message, isn't it? I did pull quite a few tea leaves, so we'll see what we got here. We got older woman, dealings or relationships with an older woman. July, so that's a timing for us. There you go. Carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. Firecracker, excitement. Right on. Yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. And, oh, firecracker and 4th of July. I'm getting the 4th of July here, you guys. Okay, boat. Money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. So that's a double message about money and abundance here. Let's do the universal weight tarot first. We got more money. 10 of Pentacles. We got Knight of Swords and the 6 of Cups. And we got some Light Seers Tarot for additional messages. We got Page of Cups, Pisces energy, King of Cups, Cancer energy. 5 of Wands, conflict. 8 of Wands, opportunities. Page of Swords, Taurus energy. And Judgment, kind of like a summing up or a rebirth here. I want to make sure that you guys can see all of these cards. That's the most important thing. I'm going to get rid of some of the stuff on the table. If you'll excuse me just a second. Now we're good. That's much better. Had too much stuff on the table. So definitely something coming in here in July, maybe around the 4th of July, actually, because we got the July and the firecracker. Maybe if you do have family celebrations, there's definitely an indication of that here. So this is a really cool, succinct message, actually. We do have an inheritance coming in, and that is kind of all over the table, really. You have dealings with an older woman, which could be mother or grandmother energy. You have the King of Cups, which is father energy or grandfather energy. You do have this message of inheritance here. I saw it somewhere else. Money or a property, the boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. You got the infinite abundance here. Definitely about something that has to do with inheritance. I think it's connected to a journey, maybe to home, maybe to your hometown on the 4th of July. You're getting together with the family and you find out that you are inheriting something there is money attached to it. Maybe it's a property that you could sell for money. Maybe it's a boat that you could sell for money. There's some kind of property that will help you financially, actually. It kind of helps to transform your life from maybe just things being a little too tight to now things are freeing up a little bit. Now, I will say for some of you, I do feel like that there's a couple of things here that are going on. There's some conflict about the inheritance. Usually this happens with siblings. Sibling rivalries come out so horribly around inheritances. And I'm not, necessarily saying someone's dying. Sometimes people will give away their inheritance to their children even before they passed. It's like, let's just go ahead and get this taken care of so there's no question when I'm gone, that kind of thing. And also, I do feel like for some of you, it is a property or properties of some sort that you could sell, but you maybe don't necessarily want to sell. Like you would rather keep it in the family than sell it, because there is that element of legacy in here too. Whatever it is, I think at least for some of you, there is some conflict about it, and this is why you're getting the Shaolin Master here. It is a message of being graceful in your movements, not boastful, staying calm. These guys practice for years and years and years to get so incredibly good at their martial arts, but they would never brag about it to an opponent. They would never use it in a negative way. That's the integrity. The individual integrity is part of martial arts. So there's that message of you, this is actually very rightfully yours, but kind of don't throw it in other people's faces, particularly if you do have, it is a gift when someone leaves you something, and it's not necessarily yours rightfully all the time. Sometimes you are maybe the only heir in a family, but that is very rare. Sometimes there are many people that could inherit that gift from these lovely people. So do be aware that there are other people involved in this situation, and it is an honor that this has been gifted to you, and treat it in that way, not in the way of, this is mine, I deserve it. So I really feel like that this gift or this inheritance that you are getting heals your dynamic with the person who is giving this to you in some way. If there has been conflict with mom, dad, or grandparents, there is a healing that is coming in at the same time. And I actually think for some of you, this is more about a family healing than it is about the money and legacy part of it. Because you do have this message of the hawk, which talks about looking, seeing, right? The hawk is about clear vision. And it's like looking at your life from beginning to end, seeing the milestones in your life very clearly, seeing how the things that you have done have impacted other people. And there again, that message is in the judgment as well. It's like a summing up. It's like a karmic justice. It's like getting that which you have sown. As you sow, so shall you reap. So there's also a message of this healing in this family environment of like past wounds and past energies and past misunderstandings. I do feel a lot of misunderstandings, actually. It's not like the way you have perceived it is necessarily factual. You perceive it how you felt about situations. So you are receiving a healing from old emotional wounds that are related to the family, that are related to legacy, and that are related to how you have felt your journey with your family has gone versus how it may have actually been. You're seeing it from a higher perspective, and that is kind of a gift that is coming to you. Like I said, I don't feel any other time frame except July, and probably even around the 4th of July. This is Cancer season 2. The King of Cups is Cancer season. Please take this as it resonates for you. If it's not your reading, then it's not your reading. Just go move on to something else. But definitely this message is for some of you. You're getting information about this legacy, or it's coming into you very quickly. This whole reading is about blessings that are unexpected. So these are unexpected blessings that are coming your way. You don't expect it. You didn't know it was coming, but it is coming to you. And I think a lot of the reason that it is coming to you is because of the way you have handled your life, basically. The grace with which you have moved in this family and held your countenance in this family. Maybe even this family is dysfunctional, but you're kind of the only one that's been able to keep it together. Yourself together. Not necessarily you've been keeping the family together, but you could have, actually. So these are people, and they do feel like children to me. One of them is, like I said, this is Pisces, Taurus energy, but one of them is just more emotional, more creative, more artistic. The other is more a bookish kind of person, very intelligent, maybe has a quick wit. Likes knowledge, likes communication, good at communication. So if that's your children, or if you have a sibling, if that's you and your brother or sister or whatever, that's just additional information for you. But the abundance is pouring in, and it really does help ease a burden for you. I also feel very much boat energy here, and that's kind of all over the place too. You got a couple of boats on fire here in the Druid card. You have a boat here. You have boats here in this water energy. So this does talk about, where was the journey? The carriage here. This could indicate a journey too. A journey, either physical or mental. I think some of you actually are going someplace. You are taking a trip. Probably around water, maybe on a boat, maybe a cruise or something, but definitely around water. This is just very positive. It's a very positive card for getting some unexpected money from somewhere and inheriting it. If it is not from your parents or grandparents, it's from older people that you know who are who care about you, and who, it's like I said, it's unexpected. So you might even not even consider that they would leave something to you, but they are. All right, that's all I have for pile 1. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 2, these are going to be your messages. And the messages are this week about unexpected blessings that are coming your way. Pile 2 did have that pretty smoky quartz on it. And I pulled a lot of cards today. I'm going to go ahead and get them all at the same time, and then I'll start talking about the messages. With the Druid animal, you got horse. That's very pretty. The Sacred Traveler, you got begin now, take your first step. With angels and ancestors, you got arrow. Surround yourself with protective energy. With the light seers, is it light seers or light workers? I think it's light workers. You got take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. I love that message. This is tea leaf. You got ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. You got legs, stepping into a new experience. Tulip, great passion. Bat, take care, enemies are working against you. Gavel, involvement with the law. Chair empty, someone is leaving your life. With the universal weight, you got Queen of Swords, Judgment, Tower, Hierophant. With the Light Seers Tarot, you got 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the Hermit card, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Hierophant again. That's twice on the Hierophant. Okay, so that's an important message here. Okay, so I'm not ever very good at delivering tough messages. I, wouldn't hurt a fly, quite frankly. Although I talk tough sometimes, I wouldn't hurt a fly, really. And I don't like to see people in pain. I'm very much an empath, so when people are hurting, I kind of tend to feel that myself. So I do feel like that this is a gift that I have to be able to channel these messages for you guys. So I have to, if I see it on the table, I have to say it. So let me just do this like a Band-Aid, just pull it off real quick, and then we can get on to the good stuff, because there is a lot of good stuff here. I do feel like that you are dealing with somebody in your life, maybe a Virgo. You got Virgo energy twice here. You also have Taurus energy twice. So maybe an earth sign for sure, who is not a very nice person. They're very stubborn. They're very aggressive. They are throwing you under the bus. They are not working in your favor in any way. You probably scare them. They're probably a little jealous of you. This could be a work situation. It could be a family situation. It could be a romantic situation, though I'm not feeling that as much, actually. I don't feel like it's connected to love and romance at all. I actually feel like it's more a person in your life who is a thorn in your side. I feel like it's maybe a person in your friend group, it's someone at work, or it's a family member. And they're just, let's just call it the way it is. They're just not a nice person. Okay. They have been really kind of making life miserable for you for, I feel like, some time, because this sadness of the Five of Pentacles, this is a mourning card. And I do feel like that is the good news here, is this person is leaving your life. But before they leave, it's going to be, they're going to make sure, or before you cut them out of your life, they're going to make sure that they are as nasty to you as they can possibly be. And I hate to say it that way, but that's just the truth. Maybe it's just their nature. They do seem to be a little bit bitter, maybe a little wounded in their own. Of course they are. Hurt people, right? They are very wounded in some way, but that doesn't mean that you need to be around that energy, because you do need to protect yourself. You do have this message of arrow here to, it says surround yourself with protective energy. There's a double message in this one. It's saying that you need to do that every day for as long as this person is in your life. And here's how I do it. There are probably a million ways to do it, but the way I do it is just to imagine myself surrounded with a pure white light of positive energy. And around that pure white light of positive energy, there are mirrors that are reflecting outward to deflect the negativity back to the person that is trying to put it on you. I do that every single day. I definitely do that every day that I go to work, because I work with a lot of people who do the nasty corporate politics. That's another story for another time. But yes, it's very nasty there. So I do protect myself every day. I'm feeling like you guys need to do something like that. The second message for this card is that you are being protected from your spirit team. The divine angels, ancestors, past on loved ones, they are protecting you in this situation. So, enough of that, because that is coming to an end. You got the empty chair here. This person is leaving your life. You do have this gavel, and it says involved with the law, and you also have the judgment. So, could it be some kind of situation that you actually have to go to court to get this person out of your life? Maybe. But I think that would be rare. I don't think that's for all of you. I think, okay, some of you might have to go to court and actually get a restraining order against this person, or do some legal thing that you no longer have to deal with them for whatever reason, if you're dealing with them on some kind of, maybe a family situation or something, like you're both executors on a will or something, and you have to actually go to court to sever that relationship. Could be for some of you, but I'm really feeling that's a small percentage of you. What I really think is this is karmic justice that is coming in to take this person out of your life. And let's face it, if someone is being this nasty to you for absolutely no reason, could it be that that is karma from a previous life playing out in this life? Yes, it absolutely could be. And the only way to deal with those situations is to hate the sin, love the sinner. Just pour as much love as you can possibly bring yourself to feel about that person. Not the stuff that they're doing, but that person. Forgive them and take steps to get them out of your life, for real, because there is absolutely no reason for you to be in an abusive relationship of any kind. So I do feel that's happening. You get the leg here, which talks about a new experience. You get great passion. You get a flower. Flowers blooming. That's always new life on a situation. You get taking a break. You get taking the first steps. You get the horse. This is a trip. This is actually a vacation, you guys, that is taking you away from this person, that's taking you out of this situation, that is taking you to a different mindset, because I think that is definitely has to happen here. We need to rise up. We need to rise above. We need to do it through fun and through adventure and through new experiences and new people and new life. That's how we get past this. This Three of Pentacles, this particular version of it, it talks about working together in groups, but it always reminds me of acting and improv, even because I used to take improv classes. There's something about a fun element here. Even the Knight of Cups talks about that. The joy that is in that card. That's like breaking free from this through waking up to life, waking up to having more fun, to go on trips, to taking vacations. Even if that trip is in your own backyard, sometimes I forget. I love to travel. Love it. And I'm all about seeing new things and having new experiences. But sometimes I forget, when you travel to a place, you're actually exploring that place. You're exploring their historical places, you're exploring their museums, you're exploring their nature, you're exploring their food and restaurants. You're exploring that place. So you can do that when, if you don't have the money to take a trip, you can do that in your own backyard. Even if it's not your town, maybe the next town over or 2 towns over, a day trip, so it's about exploring new things, new people, new environments, having fun, getting out there in the world, waking up to all the beauty that is around you, because there is a lot of beauty around you. I feel like you've kind of been sucked into this thing. And it has worn you down significantly. But that's over. The unexpected blessing that is coming your way is this person is being shaken completely out of your life. They're just gone. However that happens, it's going to be individual for you guys. But it does free you up to start having more fun. The Hierophant, we did get this card twice, so we have to talk about this. So this is a card of a lot of things. It's a card of spirituality, but like spiritual learning, actually. And it's a card of getting guidance from people who know about a particular situation. In this rendition of the Hierophant, I always think of ascension here. It's always more. This has a more spiritual meaning to it, even than this particular rendition of it. To me, this can also be about big businesses and big companies and big religions and libraries and hospitals and corporations and that kind of stuff. But this definitely has the message of ascendance here. We're rising above this situation. We're raising our vibration, and that's how we get out of here. Because you have to be on this level to be vibing with this person. For this person to be in your life, you got to be on this level. So you raise your vibration so that they're gone and you are feeling good. That's the most important thing in this message. Do whatever it takes for you to feel good. Do all of those things that you love to do, but you are rising above it. So that is This is very much a spiritual message, as well as one of hope and breaking free from this situation. Movement forward, just breaking free for sure. Okay, so that's all I have for pile 2. I wish you all the best. And I do feel like that things are definitely looking up for you. Although I didn't necessarily particularly like bringing this message to you, it was also a good message in the end about hope and how to get out of this situation. That's the blessing that's coming to you unexpectedly. It's a way out. All right, that's all I have for pile 2. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 3, these are going to be your messages. So pile 3 did have this man-made kind of blue, kind of a tower. I don't know. It's a little different from a tower. But anyway, that's what's on there. I do have a lot of cards here. I am going to pull all the oracle first. I'm going to pull it all at the same time, and then I'm going to start talking. The last 2 have all fit together, so I just assume these are going to fit together too. Okay, with the druid animal, you got stag. Very regal animal there. Beautiful. Sacred traveler, you got protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. With the angels and ancestors, you got winter. Take care of your needs. And there's a wolf on that card. With the light keepers, light workers oracle, you got keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. This is very interesting. This is about your ancestors too, but I see a lot of totem animals in here. And I was also feeling totem animals with these, the wolf and the deer, the stag. So there's definitely some animal message here for you. I don't know if you really identify with your totem animals, or you're drawing on your totem animals, or you're finding out. Maybe that's the blessing that's coming to you unexpectedly. You're finding out what your totem animals are. Okay, with the tea leaf, I got a bunch of them for you guys, and I actually asked. I did my pendulum to see, is this really all? Do I need to keep all these? And Spirit said, yes, I do. So I'm going to try to get through these as quickly as possible. You got mule. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Another animal. Scissors. Disappointment in some affair. Handshake. A meeting with a stranger could be important. Dagger. Fear, worries, tense situations. Rabbit, another animal. Too much concern with sexual matters. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Skull, hidden secrets can harm you. Broken wishbone, wish will not be granted. Coins, money will be coming to you. And dog, yet another animal. Protection from a powerful friend. So I want to put all these animals together. All right, the universal weight. Two of Swords. Six of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Four of Swords. in with the Light Seers Tarot. Six of Cups. Seven of Wands. The Wheel. Thank goodness. The Sun. Even better. And the Eight of Cups. Awesome. What a great way to end that reading, because there's some weirdness going on here, that's for sure. Seriously, I do feel like for some of you, the unexpected blessing that is coming in for you is that you are learning about your totem animals. I don't know how, I don't know why. Your totem animals are coming in here real loud and clear. Rabbit, dog, mule, stag, wolf. There's some elephants in there. There's jaguars, eagles, wolves again. I don't know if that's a cougar or some kind of lion, mountain lion or something. I'm not actually really sure. But it is connected to your ancestry here. So the other day, or a few weeks ago, I went to a powwow and I picked up a card that was about the totem animals and what all of those mean. So maybe it's just that simple. Maybe you're going to some kind of event that they talk about totem animals and you're learning how to tap into yours and to figuring out what yours are. Animals, very, very strong message here. You could even, some of you could even be getting an animal. I just noticed this Six of Cups with the little kid with a dog and then the grown man with a dog. Animals are great companions. And if you've been wishing for an animal, I feel like that is the blessing that's coming in for some of you, that you are actually getting a new pet. Okay, so we do have all this going on that I think is connected to this bit up here. It's connected to the universal weight messages here. There's a situation for many of you that is not good, and it's dealing with a particular person who you thought maybe was a friend. They're not really a friend. There's someone here that's being stubborn and unwilling to change. Someone that you know is undependable and insincere. There's hidden things that are going on behind your back. Like you're meeting somebody, you're like making some kind of deal with them. You're giving them your word, they're giving you their word, and then they're kind of not true to their word. They don't mean it. Whatever it is that they're saying, it can't be trusted. That's what this message is about. And you have some anxiety about it already, because you kind of wonder, should I trust this person? Can I trust them or not? My intuition is telling me I cannot trust them. So please, by all means, always, today and forever, trust your intuition about people. That is channeling, is what it is. That is message from the divine that is telling you, in whatever way those messages come to you, that's a just kind of a nudge from spirit saying, yeah, you can't trust this person. You don't think you can trust this person because you can't. So always trust those intuitions that you have about people. Particularly if someone wants to borrow money from you, the answer is no. You can't trust them. They're not going to pay you back. Do not do it. And that can, that can be just one of life lessons that we all have to learn that lesson. So maybe it's your time in your life to learn that lesson. You feel like they're a friend, but they're not necessarily a friend. They're not making good decisions, really. But they're not dependable. So don't lend this person any money. So you do have you do have some disappointment here in something. There's fear surrounding it. It's a tense situation. And like I said, there are some things that are being hidden from you. And I feel like it's in a group of people. Maybe even a church group or some kind of spiritual group that you're in. It's just not what you thought. It's not turning out the way you thought it was going to turn out, or the way you would want. A spiritual group or a religious group, you have those affiliations because they're like-minded people, and everybody, even if they don't make it, everybody in those situations are trying to be a better person. So it's really disappointing when you come across a group of those people that they're not at least trying to be a better person. They're not at least trying to do the right things. I really feel like that's what's happening here. I do think you're going to leave the situation, though. I think in the end you'll think it's unfortunate, but I'm okay to leave this situation because that's just not how it's supposed to be. That's just not what this is supposed to be about. Through all of this, you guys, you're very much protected, so don't worry about it. They're not going to be able to do anything to you. They're not going to be able to harm you in any way. It's just going to be a disappointment to you that you have to leave this situation, and it didn't turn out to be what you really, really hoped for with that group, okay? But don't worry about it, because good things are coming in here. First of all, you are moving on. You're moving on again because you're going toward the light. You thought this group was also trying to go toward the light. They're not, but you are, and you're not going to let anything stop you. So good for you on that. You're okay with burning that bridge as you move toward the light because your soul is more important to you. Your salvation is more important to you. Salvation, that's an odd word. I don't know where that was. Definitely channeling. I don't use that word, but your spiritual path is definitely more important to you than being in this group. Six of Cups, which is about, it has children in it. It's like the only card in the deck that actually has children in it. It can be about nostalgia from the childhood, but it can also be connected to this desire that you have for spiritual understanding and spiritual enlightenment that is connected to way back, to your hopes and dreams and desires when you were a child. In whatever it is, you're not going to rest until you get that, and you won't let this sidetrack you. So here we come to the beautiful stuff. You got the Seven of Wands down here, the wheel, which means fortune is shining upon you. Blessings, blessings, blessings are coming your way. Fortune, actual money, blessings are coming into you. And we end with the Sun, which is the most positive card in the deck. You are finding that light. The sun is coming up, and you're going right toward it into your bright, beautiful, happy future. Joy, love, peace, harmony, fun, excitement, adventure. You do get the 7 of Wands here, which does talk about, oh my goodness, look at the light right there inside of her. This is really a card about holding on to that desire that you have, that I was talking about here, that you've maybe had in childhood, and not being willing to give that up. Not being willing to give up that desire to be at peace, to be enlightened, to follow a spiritual path, to believe in love, and to believe in the good in people, and to believe that we all rise to a place of better understanding and better knowing. This is actually about actual money, and you're also getting that here with the coins. Money will be coming to you. So you are getting some money, but I think the most important blessing that is coming to you is the way, you see the way out of this situation, and you move toward this, and this is coming to you. You're not giving up on finding that light, that joy, that inner exuberance that comes from following the spiritual path. So definitely that, the money, and then an animal. I think some of you are actually getting a pet. You're getting a new pet. And some of you are finding your totem animals. You're learning about your totem animals. So there's a lot in here. There's a lot to unpack. And take what resonates with you, because some of it can be, okay, a couple of things going on here for you. Some of it's all happening for you. So that's all very, very good. There's just a regalness in this stag. It's a very regal animal, nobility here. You're meant to rise above. You're meant to rise above this. And you are. All right, that's all I have for pile 3. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care.